The river Ganges, or Ganga, is more than a river. She's a living goddess, a mother, and a timeless witness to the unfolding story of India. She is the soul of India, nourishing millions and shaping the land and its people for centuries. To walk her banks is to witness the heartbeat of a nation, faith, life and history flowing together in a vibrant tapestry of devotion and daily ritual. Generations have come to her for solace, purification and hope, seeking blessings and forging connections that span lifetimes. My fascination began with childhood tales of a celestial river sent to cleanse and redeem, stories whispered at dusk that sparked my imagination. I dreamt of seeing her, feeling her energy, and understanding her significance, longing to stand on her banks and be part of her story. This journey, from her Himalayan source to the Bay of Bengal, is a pilgrimage through India's spirit, a passage through landscapes both wild and sacred. Every ripple tells a story, every ghat holds a memory, echoing with prayers, laughter, and the footsteps of countless pilgrims. The Ganges is a river of contrasts, ancient and modern, devotion and daily life, beauty and pollution, hope and challenge. Yet she endures, a symbol of resilience and faith, inspiring generations to protect and revere her sacred waters. To understand India, you must understand the Ganges, cradle of civilization, giver of life, and final resting place for millions, where endings and beginnings meet. This is my journey along the sacred river, a path of discovery, wonder, and deep respect for Mother Ganga, whose spirit flows through every heart she touches. Our journey starts high in the Garhwal Himalayas, where the air is thin and the peaks touch the sky. Here, the landscape is both breathtaking and formidable, a world of snow and stone that has inspired awe for centuries. At the Gangotri Glacier, source of the Ganges, ancient ice slowly gives birth to a river that will shape the destiny of millions. At Gaumukh, the river emerges as a clear, icy stream, surrounded by silence and majesty. The only sounds are the gentle trickle of water and the distant call of mountain birds. Here, the Ganges is young and wild, carving through gorges and valleys full of untamed energy. She rushes over rocks and tumbles through narrow canyons, her spirit unbroken. Mountain villagers live in harmony with her, revering the river as a divine gift. Their lives are woven into her flow, their traditions shaped by her presence. At Devprayag, the Bhagirathi meets the Alaknanda, and together they become the Ganges, a sacred confluence. This meeting is celebrated with rituals and prayers, marking a spiritual milestone. From here, the river leaves the mountains, widening and slowing as she enters the plains. The landscape transforms, and the river's journey takes on a new character. The landscape softens, the air warms, and the river matures, ready to nurture millions. Fields of green stretch along her banks, promising abundance. The transition from mountains to plains is dramatic. The river now carries silt to enrich farmlands. This fertile earth sustains crops and communities, turning the plains into a breadbasket. Human life replaces the sounds of the wild, but the sense of the sacred remains. Towns and villages spring up, their rhythms set by the river's flow. The Ganges is worshipped and revered, her journey just beginning. Pilgrims gather on her banks, seeking blessings and spiritual renewal. She transforms from a wild stream to a gentle, life-giving force, destined for the heart of India. Her waters sustain not just crops, but culture and faith. The river's evolution mirrors the story of the land itself, ever-changing yet eternal, adapting to every region she touches. Her journey is a living legend, unfolding with every mile, a story of nature, people, and spirit, forever flowing onward. As the Ganges glides across the plains, she creates a sanctuary for life. In quiet stretches, Gangetic dolphins surface, rare and precious symbols of the river's health. Kingfishers, herons, and eagles thrive along her banks, while migratory birds fill the air with song. The river's alluvial soil nourishes lush fields, rice, wheat, sugarcane, sustaining entire communities. Groves of mango and banyan trees offer shade, and the air is sweet with jasmine. Further downriver, the Ganges forms the Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest, home to the elusive Royal Bengal tiger. This ecosystem, born of the river's journey, is a testament to her creative power. From mountains to sea, the Ganges sustains a vibrant tapestry of life. The Ganges connects India's most sacred cities, each with its own unique bond to the river. Flowing for thousands of kilometers, it is more than just a waterway. It is a living presence, shaping the destiny of millions who dwell along its banks. In Rishikesh, the river is young and fast, its waters clear and invigorating. Ashrams line the banks, and seekers from around the world come for yoga, meditation, and spiritual renewal. The sound of chanting and temple bells fills the air, blending with the rush of the river. Haridwar, the gateway to God, welcomes the Ganges to the plains with the nightly Ganga Aarti. Here, thousands gather at dusk, singing, praying, and offering lamps to the river, their flames floating gently downstream, a mesmerizing ritual that has endured for centuries. Varanasi, the city of light, is ancient and eternal. Its ghats and temples have witnessed the passage of time, drawing pilgrims and travelers for millennia. Life and death unfold on its ghats, where pilgrims seek liberation in the holy waters. The river is believed to wash away sins and grant moksha, or freedom from the cycle of rebirth. Here, rituals and cremations are part of daily life, and the river's spiritual power is palpable. Every sunrise brings new prayers, every sunset, new farewells. Finally, Kolkata stands on the Hooghly, a distributary of the Ganges. The city pulses with energy, its culture and commerce deeply tied to the river's flow. The Howrah Bridge and bustling trade reflect the river's modern importance, connecting people and goods across the region. Kolkata blends tradition and progress, shaped by the river's proximity to the sea. Here, ancient rituals meet the rhythms of a modern metropolis. Each city reveals a different face of the Ganges, spiritual, communal, and ever-adaptable. The river is a source of inspiration, sustenance, and connection for all. The river is the thread that weaves together India's past and present, linking generations and traditions through its ceaseless journey. Along her banks, devotion and daily life are inseparable. The Ganges nourishes body and soul, shaping the rhythm of existence. The Ganges is the lifeblood of India's cities, ancient and new, a river of light, life, and endless renewal. For millions, the Ganges is a living goddess, her water believed to purify and redeem. At dawn, people bathe in her currents, offering prayers and seeking renewal. The Ganga Aarti, performed nightly, is a spectacle of fire, song, and devotion. Priests chant, lamps blaze, and the air is thick with incense. The river marks every stage of life, blessings for newborns, prayers at weddings, and the final journey for the departed. Ashes scattered in her waters are believed to bring liberation. Varanasi's cremation ghats are sacred ground, where death is seen as a passage, not an end. Festivals like Diwali and the Kumbh Mela transform the riverbanks into vibrant celebrations of faith. Millions gather to bathe, pray, and set lamps afloat, creating rivers of light. The Ganges unites people in ritual, hope, and reverence. Her waters are the stage for India's deepest spiritual traditions. The true spirit of the Ganges lives in her people. In Varanasi, boatman Ramesh rows pilgrims and travelers, sharing legends and his deep love for the river. For him, the Ganges is family, a confidant and guide. In a village near Kanpur, Sita tends fields nourished by the river, enduring floods and bounty with unwavering faith. She sees the Ganges as both a giver and a stern teacher. In Rishikesh, activist Anjali leads cleanup drives, fighting pollution and inspiring others to protect the river. Her passion is a sign of hope, a new generation rising to defend the sacred waters. These stories reveal the Ganges as a living entity, woven into every life she touches. From boatmen to farmers to activists, each person adds to the river's story. The Ganges is not just a river but a million relationships, her true heart. Despite her sacredness, the Ganges faces grave threats: pollution from cities, industry, and agriculture. Untreated sewage and waste poison her waters, endangering wildlife and millions who depend on her. The river that purifies is now in need of cleansing herself. Fish vanish, dolphins struggle, and the health of entire communities is at risk. Yet, hope rises along her banks. Government initiatives like Namami Gange aim to restore her, but real change comes from the people. Communities, spiritual leaders and volunteers organize cleanups, plant trees and spread awareness. Protecting the Ganges is a spiritual duty. Her true temples are clean banks, her offerings our actions. Reverence must become responsibility. The future of the Ganges depends on us, on translating ancient devotion into modern action. Only then can her sacred waters flow pure for generations to come. As my journey ended at the sea, I felt awe, gratitude, and a deep sense of responsibility. The Ganges had changed me. Her beauty, her pain, and her people left a mark on my soul. I remembered the silence of Gaumukh, the energy of the Ganga Aarti, the humanity of Varanasi, and the kindness of Ramesh. The river taught me about faith, resilience, and the bond between people and nature. I made a promise to share her story, to speak for her, and to help protect her future. The Ganges calls us to be her guardians, not just observers. My journey is over, but my commitment to her continues. She flows through my memories, a reminder of our shared duty to protect the world's sacred places. My journey along the Ganges was a pilgrimage to India's heart. Now, I invite you to feel her spirit, imagine sunrise on her banks, hear the ancient chants, and witness her timeless flow. The Ganges offers a universal message: life, continuity, and connection to something greater. By learning her story, you connect with a vital part of our shared heritage. Let us join the movement to protect her, support cleanup efforts, spread awareness, and hold her in our hearts. The future of the Ganges is in our hands. Let her teach you resilience, faith, and love, the soul of India itself. The journey awaits. Will you answer her call?